vision around it, while the KT Bullets was trying to play the laning game, and it just didn't work. KT Bullets kept making the assumption that, oh, Najin White Shield has the advantage, this time they're going to take Baron. And then Najin White Shield again flanked them and killed them. So 3 times they do that. It ended up being worth 1.5k gold. So then there's this long pause, and I believe Najin White Shield eventually get the Baron. And they have the Baron, and they decide, let's siege some more. Because they have this advantage, there's really not much the KT Bullets can do at this point. And they actually do something really good, which you should do when you're sieging, is they have their big beefy champions in the front line tanking tower hits. And then what you'll see is Zephyr will get in there, just get 1 or 2 tower hits while your tank is on the tower, and then just back away. And you'll see it with Thresh too. Someone will put the lantern down on top of Thresh, or on top of the AD carry. Thresh will put the lantern down on top of the AD carry, and then your AD carry will just get 1 or 2 hits and grab the lantern, back away. It's a really good sieging tool, and it works effectively. So meanwhile, of course, Save is on the bottom lane ignoring Goong. Or is that Goong? No, that's not Goong. That's Leopard. Leopard doesn't normally play for the Bullets. So then, yeah, they get this kill on Elise, and the game's over. They get 2 inhibitors and then finish the game. And just really, really methodical, effective play by Najin White Shield, getting into the heads of the KT Bullets and just knowing exactly what to do to beat them. And Najin White Shield eventually win this game. And the difference between a lot of the Korean teams and the rest of the world is the Korean teams know exactly, like, not only are they mechanically better than everyone else, a lot of the best Korean teams are mechanically stronger than other teams, but they don't throw games. They play this really safe, methodical play, realizing exactly what their opponents can do to them, because their opponents are always punishing them for mistakes, and they don't make those mistakes. Instead, usually they don't make those mistakes. The KT Bullets were in kind of a desperate position here and ended up losing because of it. But, I mean, the Najin White Shield, though, with this advantage, they don't throw it away. They win because they do really smart things, like getting in the heads of their opponents and playing the map effectively to outplay your opponent. They controlled vision. There's no wards on the map for the Bullets. And use this gold lead to extend their advantage further. And other teams are either, you know, not as mechanically skilled in the rest of the world, or they're not as good at taking advantage of their opponent's mistakes, or you know, they'll go in too aggressively on an opponent on a mistake, rather than just getting enough to get by. You'll just take enough of an advantage that you can go take an objective, kill 1 person, or even just get 1 person low, and then go take the objective. It's not about getting kills, and the Koreans are smart enough to know that. So I just wanted to touch on that a little bit, because that's the difference between the Koreans and the rest of the world, and it's so important. So for this last game, I want to talk about a game in the North American LCS between CLG and EG. So let's go ahead and post on the Twitters. And then we'll talk about this last game. So this game was a game between CLG, North America, and EG. And these are both historically teams that play pretty slowly. And this game was no exception. And actually, I want to talk about that game because, you know, the reason the KT Bullets lost is because Najin Whiteshield played effectively to counter siege. They set up picks while the other team was sieging, and they effectively got kills and stopped the sieges. And it was really smart and really effective.